Everybody got it? Everybody have something to write with? So last week we talked about finding area. We'd already done circumference. Talked about finding area, and I told you to do pages 7, 8, and 9 in class, right? And then whatever you didn't finish, we would go over when you got back, because I wasn't going to make you have homework over spring break, right? Because I'm not a monster. So we're going to look at the you do section. Are you ready? So everybody turn to page 7. Everybody in the room turn to page 7. Everybody turn to page 7. And look at the you do section. Especially if you weren't here, you should really pay attention. Number 1. Does everybody see number 1 with me? A storm is expected to hit 7 miles in every direction from a small town. What is the area that the storm will affect? What is it asking you for? Area. This is a strategy that you can use that I've shown people before. It's called the ask, the give, the need. Many of us I know will not do this because it takes extra time to do it. But if you really want to get these right, you will write it down. What is it asking you for? What do you need to find the area of a circle?
A equals pi r.
What do you need? What are you going to use for pi?
3.
3. What do you need to find the area of a circle?
7.
The radius. Or what do they give you? Do they give you the radius?
Yeah, 7.
You need the radius. And do they give you the radius?
7.
Do they give it to you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like if you're here, it's going to hit 7 miles in every direction. 7 squared. If you do not have this written down, now is the time. Write it down. I am not asking. Write it down. What is 7 squared?
49.
And 3 times 49?
153.86.
I don't think so.
I think the 3.14.
If you don't have it or don't have the answer, then now is the time to work it out. $147. Awesome. Good. You do not have to use this strategy, but it is a good one to help you make sure you get the numbers correct. Number 2. A circle-shaped rug has a diameter of 5 feet. What is the circumference of the rug? What is it asking you for? Circumference. What is the formula for circumference? Jimmy, sit up.
C
equals pi d. Write it down. You don't have it written. C equals, what are we using for pi today?
3.14.
What is the diameter?
5.
5. C equals 15. The circumference is 15. Everybody good? Let's look at number 3. A spinner has 6 sections, half are gold and half are black. If the radius of the spinner is 3 inches, what is the area of the gold section? And it gives you a hint right there. What's it looking for? So what do you think you do? What do you think you're supposed to do right here? What do you think you're supposed to do first?
Oh, write the formula.
What do you think you're supposed to find first? The area. And once you find the area, what are you going to do? Divide it by 2 because you're looking for what? Who said that? You're not allowed to talk anymore. How do you find the area of a circle?
A equals pi r squared.
Area equals pi r squared. What are we going to use for pi?
3.
What is the radius?
3.
Yandell can't talk anymore. What is 3 squared? 9. And 3 times 9?
7.
What do you do now?
You divide by 2.
Yep. Just because you're not allowed to talk doesn't mean you're not allowed to write. Divided by 2, what'd you get?
13.5.
That'd be smart.
Did everybody get 13.5? Okay, I'm not taking away from anything from Maddie's smartness. But seriously, Caden, you're in the 7th grade. You don't know how to divide things by 2?
No, I do.
So then aren't you also smart?
That's how.
I mean, I don't think it's rocket science that I'm asking you to do here. But yes, Maddie is smart. Maddie also tries. Difference. Number 4. Everybody look at number 4. Okay, you are all smart. You hear me? Do you hear me, Caden?
Yes, ma'am.
A bicycle wheel has a diameter of 21 inches. What is the circumference of the wheel? What is it asking you for? Circumference. What does it give you? Diameter. What formula are you going to write?
Ask you.
C equals pi d. What do we use for pi? What is the diameter? Please work that out. What?
It's 63.
I know. Thank you for giving everybody time to work it out.
Oh, that's the one.
Does that mean he's smarter than you?
Yes, no.
No,
Smarter than me.
it doesn't. You guys are as smart as the effort you put in. I mean, it's simple as that. Look at number 5. What is the area of an 8-inch pizza? What is it asking you for? An 8-inch pizza. 8 inches represents the diameter. The diameter is 8. What is it asking you for? Area. What is the formula?
Area equals pi r squared.
Getting better. I'm liking hearing everybody talk, except those two I've told they can't. And Maddie, you can't talk either. What are we going to use for pi?
3.
What is the radius?
4.
8. Oh, wait,
4. Good. Who said that?
Gracie.
Good, Gracie. How'd you know that?
Because I divided by 2.
Yeah, the diameter is 8, so the radius is 4. It's half of it. What's 4 squared?
16.
Good. And when you work that out, I've already done it once today. What do you get?
28.
You're not allowed to talk. Yandell. It is 48. Everybody get 48? Good. Number 6, what is the circumference of the pizza in question 5? C equals
Pi
pi d. What do we use for pi?
3.
What is the diameter?
8.
8. And 3 times 8?
24.
24. Good. Number 7. The Earth has a diameter of 7,926.41 miles. What is the circumference of Earth? What is it asking you for? What does it give you? What is the formula?
C equals pi d.
What are we going to use for pi?
3.
Times 7,926.41. Work that out. Every single one of you can. Work it out. You may not want to, but I know that you can. There is a difference.
You just can't be lazy. Please not.
Anthony, what'd you get?
Easy.
Just read me the numbers.
2, 3, 7, 7, 9, 4, 23.
Is that what everybody else got?
Yes.
Good, awesome.
I got 2, 3, 8. Whoa.
Next one.
What's the next one?
Number 8. A Ferris wheel has a radius of 65 feet. How far would you travel if you made 2 full rotations? What is it asking you to find?
The rate, no, the circumference.
The circumference. C equals?
2, Y, R,
Why did you use that one, Gracie?
because it has the radius.
Because it has a radius. Can you use pi d?
Yes. Wait, no.
What would you have to do to the radius if you were going to use pi d?
You have to multiply it by
Multiply it by 2. Or you can just use this one. 2 times 3 times, what is the radius?
65.
Perfect. Work that out. 2 times 3.
6.
What'd you get? No.
390.
What did you get? 390? Perfect. Is that the answer?
No.
What is?
Let me work it out.
What do you have to do?
You have to divide it by 2.
Times 2.
I'm getting smarter than this.
I know.
780.
Everybody get 780? Perfect. Awesome. So the next page is page 9. You're going to have page 9, 10, 11, and 12
One more.
for right now work. And it's going to be due tomorrow. On numbers 1 through 4, it says find the circumference and area of each circle. I'll do number 1 with you. It also says round the answer to the 10th place, but I'm gonna make you use 3, so that won't be a thing. First, we're gonna find the circumference of this circle. C equals pi d. Write the formula every single time. What are we gonna use for pi?
3,
What is the diameter?
13.
We're gonna change it to 12. Mark it out, change it to 12. What is the diameter? 12. C equals, what's 3 times 12? 36. The answer to the circumference is 36. Now we're gonna find what? Area equals,
Pi.
write it down. Everybody, what are we using for pi?
3,
What is the radius?
6.
6 squared. Why aren't you writing? No. I'm telling you right now, I'll be the hardest math teacher you ever had. Ask everybody around you, is this class hard?
Yes.
Yes. Are you smarter because of it?
Yes. No.
Are you smarter because of it?
Yes.
I am not easy, and I pride myself on it. So when I tell you to write it down, write it down. When I tell you something's due tomorrow, is it due tomorrow?
Yes.
Am I ever gonna lie to you?
No.
Nope. And if I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Promise, mean it. What is 6 squared? 36. And then what do we get here? Perfect. 108. Everybody cool? We good? Your assignment is pages 9, 10, 11, and 12. It is 9:23. You have time right now in class to work on it. When else should you work on it?
Oh,
Pause. Okay, pause is after fourth period. You can just come in here after fourth period. It's like a study hall.
I've never seen any of this before.
Well, I understand, but we're gonna learn and adapt. Pages 9, 10, 11, 12. Do not come in here and do a number 9, 10, 11, 12. Pages 9, 10, 11, and 12. We will check it tomorrow.